As some of you may or may not know, my good friend and martial arts innovator and legend Hans Wikkeling, who was also a contributor to Saber Combat DVD 2, unfortunately made his transition to the great beyond some months ago. Hans was my tricking instructor, and he became a good friend and associate of mine as well. I really have dozens of things to say and stories to tell, but some of it is simply too painful. But I also wanted to force myself to be courageous enough to do two real things here. One, teach people about Hans's legacy and share some previously unreleased footage of him and us. And two, simply let those who followed my work of yesteryear know that we'd lost him. Now, the most prominent footage you'll find here is an example, quote-unquote, fight scene of sorts that demonstrates the basic idea of having a so-called unarmed fighter face off with someone who was armed, in this case, someone armed with a sword or saber-type weapon. Now, we filmed this in a matter of hours with no cameraman at all. Yes, that's right, no cameraman or person. Now, my perspective on unarmed versus armed is, it's really only for movie fights. It's not very realistic to have someone without a sword face someone with one, because simply put, the unarmed fighter will be at a tremendous disadvantage. Now, Hans Wikkeling, also known as the Grasshopper, was a very busy and talented guy. We didn't have much time to film this, and at the time, I was definitely aware that we didn't have 100% of the footage in rehearsal that I would have liked to demonstrate everything I wanted. But in retrospect, I'm just glad that I was blessed to have any time with him at all. I miss him dearly. Rest in peace, Hans. Coming at you, coming through.
Turned it off. This is my man Hans Wikkeling. I just want to say a special thanks to him for instructing me all these years. I wouldn't be anywhere without him. He knows it. He probably wouldn't admit it because he's humble. But same thing, a big shout out to the Loop Kicks team, Chris DeVera and everybody there. You guys are my heroes and you're inspiring. Word and peace out. This is Grey Tail. And this is my man Hans.
Coming at you, coming through.
Peace out.
Ow!
This is Hans getting down. This is my man Hans Wikkeling getting down at the Manara Moroccan restaurant. Oh. Where's all the flips? flips and tricks now? Where's all the flips and tricks now, huh, son? Where's all the flips and tricks now, huh? Oh, this is going on YouTube, son.
This has got his hoods up.